Hey everyone, welcome to a weird video. Yeah, today I'm doing like one of these purge videos. I'm in a weird place, people. I don't know, like, can you see my Christmas lights reflecting in my glasses? Weird. I'm in a weird place right now. I don't know if you can, I'll just turn you just ever so slightly. I don't know if you can see out there, but it is a white hell blizzard out there, kids. And I'm stuck inside today, so I thought, what better opportunity to do some cataloging, some archiving, and some purging. That's right, you heard it right here on Night Owl Video. I'm getting rid of some of my collection. Mostly stuff that's doubles or stuff that I watch that I don't like, or just other, I don't know, just stuff. So I'm going to probably break this into two videos because I'm actually getting rid of a bit. I hope I don't regret this, but also I'm just in the mood to downsize a bit. And it's okay, as I've seen with other collectors, it's okay sometimes to downsize and purge and do that kind of stuff and make some room for maybe some cooler new stuff, or maybe get rid of even more and become a nomad and live in a van. I don't know, but whatever. I'm going to go over these movies and show you what I'm getting rid of, and at the end I will leave I'll try to leave my email address in the comments. And if there's something that you're really wanting from my collection, I'd be open to talking to people. Otherwise, it's probably just going to be Kijiji. I got rid of Facebook, so I can't do Marketplace, but we'll see. So the first movie I'm getting rid of is Marathon Man. Watched this for the first time probably a couple months ago. I did a review of it. It was okay, but I just don't see myself rewatching it, so goodbye. This double feature, 13 Ghosts and House of Wax, the remakes from the 2000s. Nice little set put out by Warner Brothers, but I really didn't like 13 Ghosts and House of Wax. I'm Team Vincent Price. I'm Team Price, so I'm good. This one I watched for the first time a couple years ago, and decided it probably just isn't for me. And I know that's probably blasphemy for some people, some horror fans, but I don't know. It was okay, but just not my thing. This one, I don't know. This might be on the line. There's a few in here that, I don't know, I might have to revisit them and just see how I feel about them, but this is Forbidden World from the Roger Corman Cult Classics line, which is also, yeah, it's also known as Mutant. I don't remember anything about this movie. I was really excited to find this one. I think I found it in the wild for pretty good, cheap, like not a lot of money. But I don't know. It's just, I honestly don't really remember much about it. This is actually a Shout Factory from, I don't know what year this is from, but it's a Shout Factory one. I do have some of these Roger Corman ones that I actually like that I'm going to keep, but the next one up is Chud. Yes, Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. I know. I did a review of this. This was a first time watch last year. I think this is one of these ones where like the hype was too much for me, and then when I finally got around to watching it, I was underwhelmed. As you guys know, if you've watched my channel for a while, I'm not like a massive like schlocky B-movie person. I like my 50s monster movies. I like Evil Dead, but not really a lot of other stuff. The next one up is the Village of the Damned remake by what's-his-face, John Carpenter. Again, I'll stick with the original. Thank you very much. I did watch this last fall. I thought it was okay. But yeah, I'll just stick with the original. No problem. The next one up, Ravenous. This is another one of these ones that's on the line. I don't know. I remember really liking this when it first came out on DVD or VHS, whatever. I rewatched this a couple years ago. It was okay. I thought it was weirdly comical. I don't know, the music was weird or something. I really don't remember a lot about it. It's about cannibals. Whatever. Saint Maud, really great movie, but I know the ending. I don't know. I don't know. Just I'm also cleaning out some stuff that I just like doesn't blow my mind per se, or it's stuff that again, like it was so hyped up to me, and then when I finally got around to watching it, I was like, it was okay. Sometimes when your expectations are so high and then you finally see something, well, unlike The Substance last week, but most crap turns out to be crap. Wolf Creek, cool movie, good, scary, Australian take on Texas Chainsaw Massacre road movie. I don't know. It's gory, it's gross, it's disturbing. I'm also not lately. I haven't been feeling like really into really watching like really disturbing stuff. I guess just with what's going on in the world, it's like, ugh. Like the other night, I watched Bridge to Terabithia, and I was like, this is perfect right now. This is exactly what I need. Although very sad, but with what's going on in the world today, it's like, do I really need to be watching people being assaulted and murdered and butchered? I don't know. I'm sure the mood will strike again sometime, but for now, yeah. This was an upgrade. This is one of my favorite horror movies, or we always say that. Oh, this is my absolute favorite. No, I really like this, but I upgraded to Blu-ray, so getting rid of the DVD. Again, upgraded to Blu-ray, maybe getting rid of the DVD. Again, I don't know. It's like I was talking to somebody recently about like these packages are so nostalgic and they're so beautiful. But do I really need to keep them? Probably not. Yeah. This might be one of these ones where I have to like compare the special features. Like if they're like my real favorite movies, I might have to compare the special features on the DVD to the Blu-ray to make sure I'm not like actually losing some stuff. The Haunting, the original from 1960, I think. If I'm not mistaken. 1963 it looks like. This I bought in a multi-feature set, so I'm just getting rid of this single edition. Great movie. Again, kind of like Friday the 13th remake. Do I really? Who would buy something that crappy? I just watched Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, another. Not even doing it. Graveyard Shift, Stephen King story turned into a movie directed by Ralph Singleton from 1990. I thought this was a terrible movie. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, as the kids say. I remember watching this on VHS way back in the day, and even at that time, I think I thought, and then I found this DVD a couple years ago, rewatched it, and I was still. So, bye-bye. This one is still factory sealed. This is the Puppet Master 1, 2, and 3. It's in that obnoxious case where it just says Midnight Horror Collection, but it doesn't tell you what the movies are on the spine. I hate that. This is from Echo Bridge from 2010. Feels like it's all three movies on one disc. I'm not a Puppet Master fan. I know. I'm sorry. Leave your hate in the comments if you want, but the Hearse. This one's a pretty rare one. This is a hard to find, I would say. I don't know if it's totally out of print or if like one of the boutique labels picked this one up, but it was okay. This is on the Rhino label that does a lot of like old music and stuff. And whenever I see something weird like this in my thrift store, I just grab them. I did pay quite a bit for this, unfortunately, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my money back out of it, but it was just average. I'm getting rid of this because it doesn't play in my machine, but I know. I know you're saying to yourself, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, really? I know. I know. I know. Piranha 2, The Spawning, directed, well, not really directed by James Cameron. This was it? I think this was his directorial debut, although I think he left the movie. This is a Columbia TriStar release. The movie's from 1981. This is a god awful movie. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemies. I will never rewatch that. The Howling, I ended up picking up a double feature set of The Howling and The Howling 2. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm not a big Howling person. Again, it's okay, but if I'm going for a werewolf movie, I'm going straight to, American Werewolf in London. I bought this because of Sinister. I don't like either of these movies, actually, and I know a lot of people really, really love Sinister for some reason. I thought it was a decent movie, but I didn't think it was mind-blowing or anything. Who was I forget what channel I was watching, but they hyped it up so much again that I was like, okay, well, I know I saw it when it came out and I was not that impressed. And so maybe I need to give it another try. And I gave it another try. It's okay. This is the one with Ethan Hawke in it. It's just, I don't know. It's just okay to me. I didn't like, people were going on about how scary it was and stuff. And I was like, really? I don't get the hype. Up next, I'm going to be getting rid of my Scream 1, 2, 3, and 4 DVDs. I got a multi-pack set, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you probably saw that in one of my thrifting hauls. These are kind of cool. These are from that Dimension, well, 2 of them are from that Dimension Collectors series, which is pretty nostalgic. This one's from an old rental store in my nearby town, but yeah, I bought these in a multi-feature set, and to be honest, I don't really watch beyond part 1 anyway, generally, unless I'm really in the mood to binge them. So those are going up on the chopping block. I'll probably do them in a set. I also have like a Scream bonus disc that came with one of them way back in the day, probably a Walmart exclusive or something. I might bundle them together and see if I can get a little bit of money out of it. This one I bought, unfortunately, not realizing that it was a Region B, because it says right there number 2, which is Region 2. This won't actually play on my player, which is really disappointing. Because I think this is I believe this is the old Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show. I don't know, 16 episodes. I do love my Scooby-Doo, but it doesn't play, so I don't know what I'll do with that. I did complain to Value Village and told them they should pay attention or put a sticker on it that says Region B, because, I mean, I don't know if you're, like, I don't know if most people actually check to see if it's Region A or Region B. I know if I see like Asian, like Japanese writing or Chinese writing, obviously skip those ones, but for the most part, I don't check to see what region they are. So anyway, whatever, it's not a massive loss. If it was like Holy Mountain or, Mulholland Drive or something, it didn't play, I'd be upset, but it's Scrappy-Doo, not the end of the world. I know you guys are probably going to get mad at me, but I'm sorry. I don't like Salem's Lot, the TV miniseries with David Soul, even though I'm a huge Starsky and Hutch fan. And Toby Hooper, for that matter. I didn't really like, I think it's another one of those ones that got so hyped over so many years. And then when I finally watched it, I was like, I don't know. Hey, I could do a double pack, Piranha 2. This is another one of these ones. I get sucked in when I see these types of things, and the packaging is real nice. And open it up, and look at it, beautiful. It's got a reversible artwork on it. And then you watch the movie, and you're like, oh my god, this is awful. I never want to watch this again. Sorry, not sorry. I know some of these movies, you guys are like real cult maniacs, or you're like, how can you get rid of that? I'm just not. I live in a really small space. I live in basically a studio, like little tiny, and I don't have a lot of room, and I'm making room for the ones that I really love or that I'll probably rewatch. So Yeah. This was actually kind of a cool, weird 70s, if you're into that kind of thing. Uh, Culty, 70s, schlocky. Sean Connery, was this 70s or was this 80s? I don't remember what year this came out, but oh yeah, this is a 74. This is a real old one. I didn't realize it was that old. But yeah, this is a John Boorman movie. Not one of his better ones. Bye bye. Cool. That was a one and done kind of thing. Again, Night of the Demons 3. Probably never going to watch this again. This was a first time watch for me a couple of years ago. The cover's hilarious. I almost want to keep it just for the cover art, but not for me. Sleepy Hollow. Upgraded to Blu-ray, getting rid of that. That's pretty common. You see that everywhere. Yeah. This is a Wes Craven movie from the late 90s, early 2000s. Not my jam. I'm sure some people think this is really awesome. I'm not one of them. Who was in this again? Oh, Joshua Jackson, Jesse Eisenberg, Christina Ricci. Great cast. Terrible movie. Again, don't get all worked up. Oh, speaking of wolves and stuff, The Wolfman, sorry. From like 2011 or something like that. This is a retelling or remake of the Wolfman with Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. Again, great cast. Kind of a silly movie. If you want to hear my thoughts on this, go back in my playlist, my Fright Friday playlist. I did do a review of it. I didn't hate it totally, but Midnight Movie. A lot of people hyped this one up to me. I thought it was god awful. Again, I'm not really into those like straight to video type things or whatever they are. Speaking of straight to video, VHS 2, there was a couple stories on this that I found actually really disturbing. There's the one in the woods with the cyclists, which I'm a cyclist, so that one was really upsetting. There's also that weird churchy cult story. If you don't know, these are like it's an anthology series. I bought it mostly because of what's his name, Jason Eisner, who is a fellow Nova Scotian, who did Hobo with a Shotgun, and which I totally love that movie, and so I bought it for that reason. Oh, I didn't realize that this was a Euronext. That guy, what's his name, Adam Wingard. Yeah, I just don't think I'll rewatch this one. You know what, kids? I think I'm going to break this into threes because I have so much more left to talk. But I'll throw in one more. Edge of Sanity with Anthony Hopkins. This was a coolish movie. Kind of weird and disturbing. And this was a sort of a take on the Jekyll and Hyde thing. Anthony Hopkins was great in this. I think I did a review of this as well. But I don't know. I just don't see myself rewatching it. So, guys, that's it for today. I'm going to leave it at that because I still have like 3 more bags of stuff in these videos. I don't want them to run too long. So that's it. That's Purge number 1. So maybe next week I'll post Purge video number 2, and there might even be a third one. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's it. If you want to send me an email, it's nightowlvhs, all one word, @gmail.com. If there's something on there that you really want, email me right away because I'm probably going to either put these on my local Kijiji or I'm going to take them to the trade-in shop or whatever, charity shop. So yeah, that's it for today. Kind of a different video for me. I've never done one of these, but I've seen other channels do it, and I always find it interesting to see why people are getting rid of what. And so yeah, that's it. Leave comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Substance video last week. If you haven't seen my review of The Substance, that was out last week, as well as my tribute to David Lynch. So those both came out last week. One on my Cult Movie Tuesdays and one on my Fright Fridays playlist. So if you want to see those, go back and check them out. Until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you at the video store. Until next time, I'll see you at the video store or the thrift store or just out and about somewhere. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.